Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing my plans and expectations for Cyberpunk 2077. Before I get into the video, make sure to go in the comments and leave your plans and expectations and what life path and lifestyle you're going to be choosing. So, we are currently 2 days away from the release of Cyberpunk. It has been a wild ass ride, delay after delay after delay. We're finally here. I know a lot of people are going to say that it still could have a chance of being canceled, but I highly doubt that, just because if it was going to be canceled, they would have, one, probably already canceled it by now, and two, it would have been fucking delayed until 2021 by now, because this game still is very buggy right now. Very buggy. But that can change with the day one patch. But also, that doesn't mean that it's still not going to be buggy. That's one thing you guys can understand. This game is still going to be buggy. Now, for my expectations for Cyberpunk, I can say this. I do not expect this to be a next-gen experience until the next-gen upgrade comes out. And unless you're on PC, then I really do believe that that might be the experience for you. But if you're playing on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, I truly don't believe this will be a next gen experience until the upgrade comes out. So if you were playing on PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, please keep in mind that it's going to be much better once it gets the upgrade. Besides all the bugs that are being reported right now, before the day one patch, remember that, before the official patch comes out, besides all the bugs, this game is looking like it's living up to the hype. Just from reviews I've seen, gameplay, screenshots, all that. I personally haven't played it yet. I have to wait to release like everybody else. But from what I heard, it lives up to the hype once all these bugs are out of the way. But Fallout was worse, so I mean that's got to be some good news. Anybody that was there for the Fallout situations and all the other bugs for all those other games, at least it's not as bad as that, as people are saying. Yo, guys, I'm back. It is currently December 9th, 3:30, well, 3:20 a.m., and we're just 20 hours, 19, whatever. We're just quite a bit hours away from Cyberpunk. I had some stuff to do, so I left the other part of the video from yesterday. But anyways, let's just forget about that. Let's jump right into my plans, because I've already done my expectations for Cyberpunk. So let's go ahead and jump right into my plans and my thoughts and shit for Cyberpunk. All right. So the first thing I plan to do when this game comes out, the very first thing when I load this game, I get the title screen, is just simply appreciate it. Yes, I understand it's been delayed a lot. Y'all are pissed. Some of y'all taking it too serious. Y'all just don't understand shit. Some of y'all just a little. Anyways, yeah, y'all are just like children that don't really understand much in gaming, obviously. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna appreciate the game that. Well, mainly because, in my opinion, this shouldn't even be out. Like this to me is a not mid early 2021 release, honestly, in my opinion, because it still looks very fucked up. People are still getting glitches. I know the day one patch isn't out, but let's be real, day one patch, there's still gonna be glitches. It's not gonna run smooth. It's not gonna be fucking A1 perfect. We're gonna fucking have a smooth one. No, it's going to be glitchy, and you guys need to understand that, because I don't think a lot of people are expecting that. They're expecting that this day one patch is going to solve everything. It will probably solve a majority, but you gotta expect for visual bugs, and audio bugs, and all this other shit, because it's going to happen. I'm just going to appreciate the game because it's been 8 years in development. I remember watching the E3 trailer way back in 2013, and I'm still watching it to this day. I'm so excited. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just appreciate the game, take it Night City, and be happy that it's here because, like I said, I don't believe that a December 10th release date was what they really wanted, honestly. Now, the second thing I'm planning on doing with Cyberpunk is taking it pretty serious. At least my first playthrough, my second and third, I don't really plan on taking it too serious just because I've already played it. I'll fuck around a little bit, but my first playthrough, I'm going to take things very serious, as in from not killing random NPCs unless it's necessary, unless I need to. It's part of the game, like part of the story. No, like randomly driving on the sidewalks. I'm not gonna go as far as like stopping at red lights. None of that. I might do that like on my own time when I'm free playing, because I don't think you guys would enjoy that. But I'm not gonna do. My first playthrough is gonna be very serious. I'm gonna be very immersed, and I'm gonna take it for real. So my first playthrough is not gonna be, me doing too much crazy shit like driving a fucking car on the sidewalk. Of course, I'm probably gonna do that later on in the game, but probably like my second playthrough, to be honest. The next thing I'm planning on doing, by the way, this isn't in order. These aren't things I'm gonna be doing like in order. These are just the things I had planned. But the next thing I'm planning on doing is owning all the cars, owning like an insane car collection of the hyper cars and the super cars. Hyper and super cars are the same thing in the game. All the cars from lower class, middle class. I want to own all the cars. Uh, Preferably, my favorite is I think it's the Outrider. So my two favorites are the Caliburn and the Herrera. They'll be on the screen right now, and those look pretty fire. Out of those two, the Herrera, is probably my favorite. It looks so fucking good, and I'm definitely planning on owning those. But that's another thing I'm gonna do is own all the cars, everything. I feel like everybody's probably gonna do that. I feel like a lot of people are gonna do what I'm gonna do. I don't know. So the next thing I plan on doing is everything. Like like I said about taking this game serious, I'm also going to do everything from looking at every detail, going to every little shop, exploring every area, doing every side job, getting every gun, getting all the cars, leveling up my character, playing every life path, doing every different ending. That's just how hyped I am for this game. I'm going to literally do everything. So when I stream this game, I ain't gonna be rushing through this. If we have to sit there for like 20 minutes because I'm having fun looking at shops, then that's fine. I'm not even gonna be mad about that. I'm going to do everything you can in this game. I'm gonna try and 100% it with achievements. Like I've never done this with a game before, so this really shows how hyped I am for it. So yeah, I can't wait to do, especially look at the little details of the game, like stuff they haven't showed or really, we haven't seen in trailers, just little cool details. That's what I'm really looking forward to right now. So some of the first things I plan on doing is just taking a walk in Night City, like just not running, just a casual stroll. I want to really take in Night City, and I want to see all the different environments, and not only that, I want to see what happens around me. I do want to go through different neighborhoods, like maybe go through the corpos as the street kid, you know, just really kind of see how different events work, random things, and just walk around Night City and enjoy it. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that after a little bit of story, maybe like an hour story, maybe. But I'm definitely gonna take a nice walk around Night City, a nice long one, and because I really, like I said, I want to take this game serious, and that's one of the things I'm gonna be doing. Another is photo mode. Yo, I was so happy when they announced photo mode. I love games that have photo mode. It's such a fun feature. It's also really good for thumbnails if you do YouTube, obviously. But yeah, I love photo mode in games. The one in Avengers was cool, even though that game sucked ass. I might have to go back and see if they patched most of the shit, but it was buggy up the ass. And yeah, just there's so many other games with photo mode that I've enjoyed that I'm just really happy that games are starting to include a photo mode. And I think that's going to fit Cyberpunk 2077 perfect. I feel like a lot of people are gonna use that feature, even if like it's not really their thing. Even in past games, I feel like a lot of people are gonna use this because there's so much cool shit in Night City to take pictures of, and take pictures with. So I feel like that's gonna be a very used feature, especially by me. So I'm excited for photo mode. Another thing I look forward to doing is seeing how all the different life paths play out, and how certain things happen when you choose different choices and different life paths. I'm very excited to see that, because once you play the game for the first time and go back and you play it, you start to catch on to shit and understand shit more. So that's probably something I'm really looking forward to, is getting to play it again for like the second or third time, which I'll be playing it way more than that. I'll probably be replaying it like 8 times. So another little thing I'm looking forward to kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier about the little details thing, is the certain facial expressions and how they kind of react to certain things that say, because I've heard a lot in reviews that they have certain facial expressions without even talking, where you can tell they're judging you, or they feel weirded out or whatever, by you. So that's actually something I'm looking forward to. I know it's a very small thing, but I haven't seen that much really in games, I think, at all. So it'll be really cool to just kind of like be able to tell how they're feeling, sort of, without even them having to speak, and that's just something I think that's really cool. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to. It's very small, a little bit random, but I think it's pretty cool. All right, let's get on to the bugs, because there's a lot of them. Now, it's probably gonna be short because I've already kind of stated it a lot earlier, but what from what I was saying earlier is we really have to give this game a chance and give it like at least a week. I mean, at least a week, 2 weeks. I know day one patch is coming out, but you still can't think that day one patch is going to solve it and make it run like a current version of GTA. All right, you understand? GTA still has its bugs, but it's running smoothly because it's been out for years. This game is just about to come out. I understand there's a patch coming out that's going to fix most of these issues, mainly the game breaking ones, mainly. At least I hope. But it's still just going to be buggy, and I feel like a lot of people actually are letting that fly by their head, because they're like, oh, their day one patch coming out, it's gonna be fine, no bugs, no nothing. And man, let me tell you this. I mean, with the game of this size and all this different shit happening, you're going to experience a whole bunch of bugs, guaranteed. Whether, like I said, it's visual or just physical and like impactful in the game, it's going to happen. But I do believe they will patch all the game breaking ones, and we're just going to have probably some shit that's going to be annoying or take the immersiveness out of it. For example, there was a bug going around in the game that when you loot all the weapons, they were just kind of floating. Or, well, when you killed the enemies, the weapons were just floating in the air, even when you looted and took the weapons. That quickly got fixed, but I feel like those are the kind of glitches that we will see at the start of Cyberpunk, until we get the secondary patch, which will probably be a little bit after. I don't know how long, maybe like a week, few weeks, I don't know. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's going to be quite a bit visual, so it's going to be hard getting immersed, I feel like. But as long as the game doesn't crash, as long as shit uh, doesn't break the game, like there's a current bug right now. I don't know if it's been fixed, but in the tutorial, you can't use your inhaler, which means it kind of breaks the game because you can't get past the tutorial. Or there was like one mission where like the turrets weren't taking any shield, but someone else said that their turrets were their turrets weren't taking damage, but someone replied saying theirs was. So yeah, it's very rocky, but I feel like a lot of these game breaking bugs will be patched, and as long as there isn't any of them at launch, we should be fine. Just try and put that past you some of these other bugs, if you can just put that aside, and as long as they're not game breaking like some of the ones I've seen, but I can guarantee those are gonna be the ones that are patched. The game breaking bugs, obviously, and then people are honestly gonna complain about stupid shit like just a floating body, or like no head, and they're gonna say it's a trash game because of that, because they don't understand how big this world is and that it's going to cause bugs. All right, please, I can't express this enough. Understand this is going to happen. All right, and if you don't want this, wait to play the game. And yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride. Honestly, I can't wait. This game, 8 years in development, and I hope it's worth it. Um, I don't want to get too excited and like if it's not to what I lived up to, be sad about it, because I really need to give this. We really need to give this game a few months really to develop. Honestly, like I said, it should be a mid 2021 release. I'm not complaining though. All right, I get to play it, tomorrow, so I'm not mad. But like, let's be honest here. This is an early slash mid 2020 release. So I do believe by mid 2021, this game will be like in its full prime, fully running good, smooth, have a whole bunch of good features. I'm not saying it won't at launch, but I mean, over time, games finally get into their prime and they have a stable area. So, yeah, that's basically my plans, my expectations, my thoughts on Cyberpunk. Did I give my thoughts? I don't think I did. My thoughts on Cyberpunk? Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be fucking gas. And I think it's an amazing concept of a game. And I think they are going to do a great job. They did good with Witcher 3, so, you know, we got that hope there. It's not just a random company. So I have faith in them. I believe they'll do good. And they should make a Cyberpunk TV show like they did with The Witcher. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I actually watched Blade Runner 2049 today because I'm just so pumped for Cyberpunk. And it was my first time watching any of the Blade Runners. I'm pretty sure 2049 was a sequel, so I kind of didn't really understand much was going on. I probably should have watched the first one, but it was a dope ass movie. You guys should watch it. Follow me down below. I'll be streaming it at midnight. I'm gonna be uploading videos on here too. Uh, Maybe not full story gameplays. That might be on my Let's Play. This is going to be like funny moments, cut up clips, and all that other shit. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.